Thank you. I took a few days, a little mental break, just for a few days to kind of not play competitive after that.
Sure, sure.
So just because there was more practice and more intent behind what I was playing the last like 3 weeks. So
Yeah,
it took a little
makes
bit of
total
time.
sense. Well, you've earned it. Well, congratulations. That must feel good. Also
Hmm.
on freaking Lucio. Look at you. Like
Hmm.
just picking up new characters at a whim. So well
Yeah.
done, well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, questions since last time. Any questions? How's practice been?
Um, I would say practice has been a little bit. That's why I was saying inconsistent at one point because I did also drop the Masters 2
Yeah,
right before that, and then kind of like took a setback, took a break, walked for a few minutes, and then came back where just try to play around cover more, essentially, and try to just apply on angles as much as I could. When I like saw support either with me, I kind of moved right, left, or wherever it may be.
yeah.
Where you were saying like take space, like lateral space. So that's
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of what I kind of slowly did over time. And as I got closer to GM, I felt like the nerves were kicking in. I was kind of playing to win, which just mentally I think that's just what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So that last game, or what was it? I actually didn't tell you. So the before that result, my result was 99% before GM. I was like, this game truly knows what it's doing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I have a screenshot of it too, and it's glorious. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, this game hates me. So I'm like, okay, just go one more game. And I go into this game in Lijiang, and it's 0-3 start on Ana, almost 0-99. It's like, this isn't working. I just got to try to get some mobility. Let's play around Lucio. Let's just try some of the Lucio Kiri. Let's do this. I didn't
Yeah.
die the rest of the game. I played well with it, and I won the game.
Nice,
So
dude.
it felt good.
Nice, mate. Well done.
So
Yeah,
I didn't
Lucio's
want to
freaking good on
ruin the
Lijiang, you
time.
said.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So I
so.
didn't want to take the learning opportunity, but also I was like, I felt like I wasn't doing anything. Like, no matter what I tried, I just couldn't take space. So I was like, okay, maybe the
Yeah,
mobility will help me
well,
take some space.
yeah, I mean, it's context dependent. Like, I think if you're finding a very impossible problem to have, then I think like hitting your head up against the wall can be a little bit like not the most optimal learning
Right,
situation, right? So,
right,
your mileage may vary, and Lucio is not a character that you don't want to learn. It is in your hero pool, so sure.
right, right. So it worked out. And then, yeah, as far as my next plans, I was trying to say, I barely hit this, I would say. I still hit it, but I'm wondering, do I continue to where I'm like comfortably in this rank
Of course.
and maybe even go further?
Well, let's just put it this
So,
way: you are going to be a fun-driven player now. You've hit your goal.
yeah,
The important thing here is not to get entitled, right? I'm not. You
right,
are not a grand. Like, let's be clear.
right,
I'm
right.
gonna
No,
put
I know. I hit it,
Grandmaster. Yeah, I'm gonna be Grandmaster in your title because you've earned it, right?
but barely. But
But
barely.
you're
No,
not a
but
grand.
barely.
But you're not a Grandmaster
Correct.
player, right? So basically, you've accomplished your goal. Let's see what happens. Let's play for the sake of Lucio. Let's play for the sake of experimenting more with lateral space with Ana. Let's just
Right.
have fun with it. Like maybe these. So like maybe next patch something fun will happen. New hero, new situation, new character kind of strikes your fancy. Maybe you pivot over and try to get masters on DPS or something like that. Like I don't know. Like just let wherever your whimsy may take you. You've accomplished your goal. Now what's next?
Okay. Then let's kind of still apply the support then in this
Yeah.
in this point.
Okay. Okay. I mean, we're gonna be here for basically my point being is like we're gonna be here for what, like another month. So
Yeah.
I am very flexible in like with whatever we want to look at. So whatever strikes your fancy as being the next thing to do, the next thing that strikes your interest, that's probably where I'd recommend you take yourself.
Right. I still think I'm a support player at heart, so it's more just for
Sure.
the sake of learning.
Yeah,
But
as
I
long
don't
as
think
you're
I want to do
enjoying
that
that.
right away.
Yeah,
Right.
as long as you're enjoying it, then you should keep going.
I am. I am. So, but
Okay.
yeah, as long as I feel like, yeah, like you said, you're not Grandmaster. Like to me, I hit it, but it's like I want to comfortably understand like what makes me go from that barely hitting it to where I'm in the middle of that range at least. Next
Right.
step.
Sure. Sure. Okay. Well, what are we looking at today? Live
Yeah.
coaching, replay review.
I've never done live coaching with you,
Yeah, we could do it. Whatever you want.
even if it's been a few days off.
I mean,
I don't care.
it's not about performance, right? Like whether we're live coaching or whether we're practicing, it's the
True.
same thing, right? So
True.
it's not about the quality of the gameplay. We're just here to get you in the right mindset, right? So the
All right.
reason why I like live coaching or why I provide live coaching, whether you want to do it or not, is because I think for certain players it helps to get in the headspace of like this is how practice should feel.
Correct. Okay, let me switch this real quick. I have like a mode. I have to switch my monitor 1 second.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, because I may lose you for a second. There we
That's
go.
fine.
Okay.
Testing. All good.
Testing. All
Okay.
right. And I can stream. So all right, let's try it. We'll do a couple games at least. Yeah, we'll see.
And what we can do
at
is we
least a game
can.
or one game and VOD review it. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Like that. What that can do is this can be a like, okay, let's look at the situation. Let's problem solve the situation. We'll go back and look afterwards and do it again.
Can you see it? Okay.
Sure can. Looks great.
Okay. Cool. Competitive. All right.
Nice queue.
Yes. Very quick.
1 freaking minute. We love that. And you don't warm up with kill to grow? Are you crazy?
Nah, I know, right? Yeah, I haven't really warmed up or anything yet. So,
what about like Daddy Reinhardt versus Minions or whatever that freaking game mode is? What is it called? I don't remember. Something like that.
11. What is it? 11 kids and one dad or something.
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
that
it.
one's
That's
wild.
It. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me lower the game volume a little bit.
Sure, that's fine.
Just so I can hear you more.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. First time in my life I've been told I'm too quiet.
There we go.
You playing BAP or are you just warming up with BAP?
I'm just warming up with BAP, really. Just for crosshair play. So, I mean, do you recommend I just put like someone?
I do.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
I do. Because even with I know the Stux code is like it's like a result driven challenge, but like scale your results based off of what character that you're playing. You know what I'm saying? So like your expectations for honor are a lot lower than BAP, but that's fine. Like you judge your score accordingly.
Right.
That's the. Go ahead.
I was saying I usually don't have chats on. The only thing I have is like voice, like
that's
team
fine.
voice. Even that for at least 2 years I had it off.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're at a point in time where there's
Muma.
You got flamed by Muma. What did he say? Yeah. I gotta know. I gotta know.
He said something about like my Ana not being in voice and I can't work with my Ana being like with nanos and such. And yeah, it was just at that point I was like, it's fair. So I was like, okay, I'll turn on voice.
Sure.
So my friend was watching and was like, you're getting flamed a little bit.
That's funny.
It was pretty funny. So I turned on voice chat, but I still have everything else off.
That's fine. You're at a rank where it's probably gonna be a little less toxic, so. Right.
You'd be surprised at the toxicity still, though.
Oh, no, I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
But it's better than bronze. Bronze, silver, and gold,
right.
plat. I think plat supposedly is the most toxic. I was talking with Gavin Winter about it. I think plat's supposed to be the most toxic. It's like the softball dads. Like they've got that. They think they're all little athletes. They're plat.
Right.
Yeah. So.
I have seen some bronze games in the past, and I would say they're probably generally majority of the time are the nicer of the crowd.
Yeah, sure.
My friends.
Sure. You want to hear a funny little secret? I wasn't going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you here. You were in one of my games last week. Did you know that?
Did not know that. No.
One of my Wuyong games. I had streamer mode on. We were playing together, so I didn't tell you, but it was on Rialto. I think we lost. I wasn't playing particularly well, but yeah, it was a close game. It was a really close game, but it was funny.
Who was I playing?
I think you were on Ana.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean it's Rialto, so it makes sense, right? So it was funny. I saw you load up, and I was like, oh shoot, but it doesn't know. So
that's funny.
You'll have to go back and watch the stream VOD.
I'll have to do that. I'll have to look at it.
I want to say it was like
a time
Tuesday
where
or I don't
before you coached me.
Mm-hmm.
Like before you coached me, I saw that you were in one of my games before when you were doing your venture kind of stuff.
Long time ago. Yeah.
Which I didn't know you were doing that for your stream, but yeah, it was a bit ago. But then I saw like the streamer mode, and I saw the banner. I was like, I've watched you a few times, and I'm like, let me just see. Then I looked, I'm like, oh, it was you. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right,
I get stream sniped a little bit, but it's generally all in good fun, so it's not too bad. Okay,
yeah.
let's just focus on our positioning and that's about it. Just focus on what angles you're taking. Don't worry so much about your mechanics or your CDs. Just take some space. So carrier tank is swapping.
Yep. Oh, he jumped.
It's okay. It's more about the space than anything else.
Right.
Yeah. Where'd he go? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be looking for you here, so be careful.
Right. Yep.
Doesn't mean you shouldn't take the space. It just means that you
Right.
respawn faster, right? So
Right.
you can even do it again.
Yep. He knows I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So just walk away from him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm walled though, so I gotta go.
Yeah,
go
that's fine.
way.
But he's gonna die for that, so or should die for that.
He didn't.
Yeah, well, you still can.
Oh, now he did.
yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I thought that would get him. Oh,
That's okay.
oh.
Alright, grab your perk.
Okay. All right.
Either one works.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he was gonna go left.
It's fine.
Oh, the wall.
It's okay. Spades first. Good job. Spades first. Spades first.
Yep.
So this is a simple one, right? Like there wasn't a lot of brilliance needed
Right.
from you. And obviously, more of it was mechanical execution, which was pretty shaky. But
Yeah.
for what we were practicing, it's fine. This is
Yeah.
where you're going to be pushed a lot more with where to go, especially once we get out of this choke eventually. So, what angles am I taking? How am I managing my CDs on these angles? Keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
Enemy turret ahead.
Sure. You will get pushed, so just be ready.
Yes.
That's fine. He fell.
Yeah.
Enemy turret ahead.
You will get pushed.
Yep.
Over there.
It's fine. That's fine. Just. At least he died doing something. Because look at the Ash. She's dead. Why is she dead?
Right.
Well, because he forced Susan. And she was distracted. How did she force Susan and get distracted? Well, you.
Enemy turret above.
And all that's with you dying unnecessarily as well.
Enemy turret.
You could have done all that, drop, grab the Mega, gone back, and you would have been fine. Alright, space. Where'd you go?
Diva's over here.
Just commit. Just commit to whatever you do.
Yeah.
Whatever lane you want. Yeah.
I know.
It's fine. What are you doing now? Just needed to disengage faster, create more distance. Either commit to the offensive play or commit to the rotation now, right? Just commit.
Okay.
Whatever you do, commit.
Maybe that's where I'm kind of indecisive a lot of times.
Correct. Your initial step to go up to that high ground before your Kiriko died was good. You were a little slow, but you did commit quickly. You rotated away from Hazard and
Okay.
took the angle. That's fine. But then afterwards, when you lost your Kiriko, you're like, that's when you die. Come here.
Okay. Let's take back up height.
Yeah. You got movement speed. Where'd you go?
Die.
Commit. Whatever you do, commit. Ignore him, commit to him, whatever you do.
He's up here, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
He's close. Oh
Make
no,
a
I don't
decision.
step here.
That's
There we
okay.
go. He's up here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't mean to drop.
Commit. Wherever you go, just commit.
Yeah, I didn't mean to drop. I'm at the same top.
Right, but you did drop, so just run. Run to
Yeah.
the jail. If you
Yeah.
made it to the jail there, you get to sleep, you're fine. You're fine.
I think we still
Now
win this.
Yep, well the good news is you committed early, right? Stay in spawn. Because you committed early, you rotated afterwards poorly. That was the problem. But
Right.
your initial
And
step was good.
Okay, I think that's the theme that I've kind of been noticing already with you, with just me.
Yes.
Me rotating indecisively.
Well, you have time to think in the first rotate. You don't have time to think in the second rotate. You just need to trust your gut, and you need to go.
Okay.
So I was doing some live coaching with a support player yesterday, and we were saying think between fights, use your gut before fights, or in the middle fights. So do that again here. Think right now, like where should you be? And then as fights devolve, just commit. Yeah. All right, use your gut. Where'd he go?
I'm gonna stay back here.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Go. Yes, he's dead.
Oh, the wall was big.
That's okay. So that's just execution, right? That's a situation where you probably should sleep first and finish off the kill.
Right.
Nade is more for you to keep yourself alive. He's already dead. You don't need the anti-nade there. And then obviously sleeping the wall is just, you know, painful. But the angle was good. Good job. For what we're practicing, you did the correct thing.
Okay.
Now you have time to think. Where do you start? Okay. And when I say commit, that doesn't necessarily mean push always. It just think and make a decision and stick with that decision.
Okay.
All right, it's gut time. What do you do? Read the room. Yeah.
Nah.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Just commit.
This one.
This is our last chance. Let's win this thing.
You got time to think, so think.
Yep.
Got it. Where'd you go? Go.
Push the payload. Now. Payload mobilized.
Keep fighting.
I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Commit. Whatever you do it. Whatever you do it.
Alright. I'm up. Okay, so that's where, like, that's
Yeah,
where, like,
it's
my
a
brain's
major shortcoming for you, right? So your instincts aren't bad. The problem is you don't trust your instincts, and so you stand there like with the deer in the headlights, right? Like even the nano, right? That was a consequence of you just panicking, right?
Right.
It's fine. Now, obviously, I'm turning up the heat here by being invoiced with you. That's normal for live coaching, right? But the reason why I'm doing that is because this is the level of intense focus that should be the norm for practice for you. Not every game is going to be like this, but this is optimal. And so if you cannot perform under this level of and focus, then you need to get better. You need to be able to perform at this level of intensity.
Right.
So,
Right.
no problem. Do it again. Because notice that the intensity is not so much about your performance mechanically or winning the game. It's about you failing under pressure. You failing to do what you need to do, right? Which in that situation was you needed to commit to a rotation. Or say, I'm happy with where I am. That's fine too. I don't mind you making a mistake here. I have a problem with you not doing anything. Right? So, some good moments there.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
I'll tell him you said hello.
No, I'm not truly disappointed with how it's going so far. I know, like, people want to do their best when these are going on. But that's not
exactly. And to be clear, like your first step when given time with your rotations has always been fine. It's been good. So let's now make 2 steps. I want a rotation that actually makes sense from you, right? I don't just want to, like, starting here is like, oh yeah, anybody can do this, right? This is good, right? But if this fight goes poorly or goes well, will you be able to read the room? That's going to be your challenge. 1 rotation, that's good, if necessary.
Let me get this share link.
Doesn't matter. We're focused on positioning first.
Yep.
What do you do? You know what you did? You committed.
Yeah.
Was it the right choice? I don't know. Because to be honest with you, going back main probably would have killed you too. You know what I'm saying? So like, at there, what happened? Well, I died, but I made them go deeper, and I did get a shot in the tracer. So look, we're winning this. Good job. Your mistake? don't freaking miss the nade and the hazard, jackass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
But for what we're practicing, that was perfect. That was actually the best fight they've had this game. Do it again.
All right.
As crazy as that sounds. Yeah. This is good. Yeah, this is good. Yes, but you misplayed. But what did you do? You committed. You said, I like the sideline. Oh, I messed up. I'm going to commit to backing up and bait. That is the correct play. Good job.
Okay.
Good job.
On my terms.
For what we're practicing, you're doing
Right.
the right thing.
Okay.
You're just getting destroyed mechanically. That's all.
Right.
So the key thing here is to not fall into the temptation of trying to patch the holes in the boat. Just keep paddling.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You've committed here. This is fine. Commit. Now, now keep in mind, you may move here depending on how the battlefield goes.
Right.
Like right now, feels like you have a good value to be doing damage, so this is probably fine. You know what she's doing.
Yeah.
That's your job.
I know
That's your
both.
job.
Wait. There we go.
Yeah. Deal with that. Deal with that. Deal with that. Don't look at the Kiriko. Yeah. Yeah. Good job. You kept your cool. Good rotation inside. Good nade. Good nano on Diva. Nice job. Beautiful. And you rotated the mini as well, right? You actually played perfectly there. Once you fell, you're like, oh no, I messed up, and you bailed yourself out. Beautifully done.
Right. Thank you.
Also, clip farming, right?
Yeah. Right.
What a moron. Okay. Goodbye. Do you want to move? I think you should move.
Yeah, I should go down with them.
I don't think you necessarily
now.
needed to drop. I probably would have crossed a top, if that makes sense.
Oh.
Like gone across the
Yeah.
bridge, right? Just so that you can keep your position while deepening your angle. But yeah, you're up 2 or 3. You have your CDs. You shouldn't be scared. Go deepen your
Okay.
angle, help your tank. Yeah. But don't give up your angle. Notice I said deepen your
Right.
angle. Don't drop to
Right.
4, right? So. Okay, you can't see anything. You need to move.
Yeah. Now. Yeah. I gotta move. Yeah.
So where do you go? Uh-huh.
I got it back.
That's okay. Yeah. Commit. Whatever you do,
Going
commit.
right. Going right.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's okay. That's okay. The rotation was
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
That was beautiful. Uh-huh. You're gonna die here, make it pretty.
Yep. I think I'm good here.
Ooh,
think.
okay. Yeah. Now we're. Commit. Yeah. Good stabilization. Where'd you go? You stay?
Oh, how did I? Oh my god.
That's okay. That's okay. But you notice that you're floating in the open. Do you see it?
Right.
You did not commit.
didn't
You could have
commit.
stayed. You could have gone deeper left. Either one would have been fine. You
Right.
didn't commit. So our
Right.
fixation is on what we were practicing, which you fumbled, not
Right.
the sleep dart.
Right.
Because I promise you there, you die if you miss that sleep dart, but if you're further left or further right, you die at least 2 or 3 seconds slower.
Right.
We're outnumbered.
Where do you go? Commit.
Careful.
Wow, that's a great wall.
Yeah. You may have a retake here if your diva's able to get out. So you can go ahead and start to plan this out, right? Where do you go?
Yeah.
How do you create space? Make it expensive. Commit.
I'm gonna go right.
Okay, go.
Oh, she's right. So
Just
I'm gonna
commit.
go left.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's that inconvenient to cross from your support, don't do
Yeah.
it. Stack with your support.
Okay.
You need to go right. So that's a good
Okay.
reminder, right? Like the principles you want to split from your support when possible, but the important rule is to not have this massive downtime because you're trying to in the middle of a fight.
Right.
Okay. All right, commit. Where do you go? Where do you start? You have time to think? Make a decision. Sure. What do you do?
Eyes on target. Taking care of you.
What do you do? Yeah. So that's a good angle. Just don't use your sleep dart, right? If you need
Yeah.
that insurance to hold that angle, that's really important.
I still have some fight in me.
All right, let's go. Commit, commit, commit. Commit, commit, commit. It's fine. Man, it was fine. Biggest thing was just mechanics, right? Now, I want to highlight one mechanical weakness that you need to work on, which was more to do with when you're playing. Look at their composition, right? So much pressure on you. You cannot afford to go fishing with cooldowns if you have a deep angle. You need to hold your cooldowns. Or you need to hit the person that's diving you, essentially, right? Otherwise, you're fricked. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it again.
All right. Don't
And
care.
Yeah, don't care. We've already checked the box, right? So the GM5 is
Yeah.
going to decay anyway, right? So whatever you're going to
Yeah.
do is going to decay. Any questions about that fight? Or about that game, I guess would be the better way of framing it.
So even if I had my sleep there with the wall there, like, am I just still dead?
Yep.
So
Yep.
maybe just, but then is the angle the problem then against that character?
Well, you're looking at death as if it was completely unavoidable or completely the end of the world. Could you have lived in that angle?
Maybe if I played the door better?
Maybe. Well, but then you wouldn't have had a sight line to hit the
Right.
nade that you did.
True.
Look at the. Pull it up. Pull up the replay code and skip to that fight if we have time. If we don't, we can talk about it conceptually, but go and skip to it. And go to your POV. I would say probably about 15, 45, 16, something like that. Actually deeper than that, yeah. So it's going to be like right here. Okay, pause when you get to the, yeah, okay, so play it from here. It might have been the second nade, actually. Yeah, so it wasn't the first nade. We can leave it. We can leave it. It's fine. Okay. Pause. Thoughts?
So, I mean, the sightline's good, but then the tracers here and the hazards both going after me. So at this point, it's just like I'm screwed.
Well, yeah,
seems like-
maybe, but it's expensive to get to you here. Was the nade good? Was the nade good value? Did you nade from a good angle? Did you have a good sightline? Did you nade who was threatening you?
Yes.
Okay, go back.
Right.
Are you sure? Well, I don't know. You go back. You tell me. So what do you think about your angle here?
Must stay.
Oh, I actually don't even see it. to be
You
fair.
missed it. You missed it entirely. You only hit the Kiriko behind
okay.
because your angle was bad.
Okay.
You were too compressed.
Okay.
Pause. So the reward, what you took a risky angle and then didn't actually do anything with that angle. Like you opened yourself,
Okay.
you compressed yourself. Because if this nade hits hazard, this also hits tracer. And then we're not worried because what's that going to do? It's going to force Suzu. So then
Right.
the dive that follows afterwards is much weaker. Now, forces Suzu and you dive, they dive, hazard jumps you, you sleep. Do you die? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Probably even. But it's so much more expensive.
Right.
If you're going to take an aggressive angle, you need to hurt people from that aggressive angle. If you do not hurt people from the aggressive angle, do not blame the aggressive angle. Blame your incompetence on that angle.
All right.
Now, that's one thing where like the nuance of sleep dart, like if you'd hit that sleep dart there on that hazard, then you live. Because you would have hit him as he dives, correct? And then he's no longer a threat to you. So it's not necessarily that don't use your cooldowns on aggressive angle, right? Use it as insurance. That's partially true. But if you see a sightline to hit a nade or a sleep, you can shut down the dive before it even happens.
Mm-hmm.
You miss the nade, you miss
I
the
have to
sleep,
hit it.
you're going to die.
Yeah.
You're going to die.
Right.
Because there's a lot of times actually on second point and first point where you actually were able to hit a nade aggressively and able to buy yourself some space. But if you don't hit it, you're going to die. You're playing on. You don't get it. You don't get the opportunity to bail yourself out if you don't hit your CDs.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, versus that composition, you are going to be pressured. If you missed your nade and sleep versus another composition, then your tank would die for you. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking at this as like, oh, I'm dying. This is so hard to play on into that. No. That you almost won. You almost won.
Right.
The problem was that you got direct feedback for your failure. And you know what?
Right.
That's not a problem. That's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know exactly what you did wrong. Because the worst thing you can do is not know if it was your fault or not, right? So this is why a lot of low rank support players are really unsure like what they're doing wrong, because they're not the ones getting punished for their mistakes, their lack of proactivity. Their team is. Makes sense?
It does.
Angles were pretty good. Rotations could have been a lot tighter. Obviously on defense, I think it was much better because it's easier. But to be clear, I think you did a fine job. A couple of really chaotic fights where you did a very good job.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up. Same thing I want to practice here. Same thing. Under pressure rotations, lateral space.
Right.
Any questions?
Not yet.
Okay, let's
Maybe
start.
we'll still be around here. Yeah.
He's already there. Help your Zarya get out of the choke. Good. See, that pin is for you. You see what I'm saying? That's okay.
Yeah.
You hit the sleep. Now where? Here's that rotation. Are you getting value here? Do you see another sight line?
Nope.
Yeah. Now where? Uh-huh. Now where?
Oh, I had sleep.
Yeah. You earned it. That's okay.
Yeah.
Confronted with your error, but the angle is not the problem. And your
Right,
rotation
it's
in
my
towards
mechanics.
left, and then rotating back towards main, and then rotating back left. Beautiful job. Don't chastise yourself. You did a good job. Just do it better. Let's do it. Yeah. Beautiful. Good. That's okay. I think your team fumbled that fight a little bit. I think you played that fight well.
Okay.
There's some really good pressure on the back line. Your Zarya got pinned, which is what killed her. The nade on her as well was really good. Very nice. Okay, let's go. Keep up the good work.
I need help.
All right, let's go. Take some space.
Oh, hello.
I want you solo shattered. That's what we want. That's what we want. Use the ult. Take some space. You might get pushed, so hold that nade.
Yep.
Unless you see an opportunity, then go for it. Yeah.
Oh.
That's okay. That's all right. You're gonna have 5 HP, maybe. Okay, no, we're good.
Yeah.
I am on fire.
Mm-hmm. You got cooldowns, so you're okay.
Yeah,
Be respectful, but take it. Yeah. All right, grab that
Right.
perk. Either one's fine.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
That's your lane. That's your lane. Don't rotate away from that. You have your sleep dart nade. There you go. Yeah. Look at your Zarya. Walk a little bit.
All right.
Okay, then hold.
They're rotating the other way.
Yeah, so this is going to be the moment. Commit to whatever you do. Make it pretty. Yeah. Commit. Yeah. There you go. Now, you might get crossfired from main here, so I want you to find cover if you need to. Commit to whatever you do. Yep, this is fine. So we're stacking with our support, but we've committed to the rotation, and it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's really fine. Here, you need to make a decision, though. You need to retake the space cautiously.
I'm surprised I didn't hit him.
Yeah, I am too. He one framed it, but he dies for it. Because the insurance is what you need. The insurance is what you need, and that's what you got. Let's get some damage. Let's get some damage. Thank you. Good job. Okay, take some space. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Right.
Commit to an angle here. Left or right, your choice.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, take some space. Now, no. You have your insurance. You might die for that. He does. Take your space. Take your space. Take your space. Yeah. Good. I like the nano a lot. Don't back up. Hold your angle. We don't want to be here.
Yep.
You're fricked. You lost your angle. You die.
Yeah.
So you went from left back to point because don't do that. Why? They're the ones at the touch point, not you. You know what I'm saying? Just stay on the left. You can just laugh at Bob. So you were really good until that last rotation. Then you got a little bit either relaxed or a little bit too tense. Just commit. That left angle was great. You were totally fine.
You want the answer?
Why?
Tense.
Okay, that's good to know. That's what I figured. That's consistent with you, right? That's consistent with you. But you had a huge advantage. So even if let's put it this way, even if you were down 2 or 3 and the fight was lost, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Do your job. Take the space. Hold the space.
Right.
But very good job. Very nice round from you. Really good job.
So you know the brain sometimes. I don't know if you used to watch old cartoons back in the day with Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know where he's like like that. That's what the brain does. Yeah. The brain will do stuff like that.
Yeah. And you hit Grandmaster with that brain. That's pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? So,
right?
Yeah. Good for you. Good for you. All right. Commit to your lane here. Yeah. This is good. Nobody on your lane, so you probably... Yeah, so that's more on your Zarya, but that's okay. Commit to here. Make him pin at you. Yeah. So that lane is your lane, unless your entire team stacks there. Let's go. Yeah. They're going to come for you.
Yep.
You can double stack with support. It's okay.
Yep.
No pressure, use the cooldown. No pressure, use the cooldown. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of what we're looking for right there. Now, it's a bit of a gamble, but you might as well gamble because there's nothing else to do.
Right.
Beautiful.
What? Doesn't hit?
I was surprised as well. But look at that.
Right.
Commit and do stuff. You're going to get pushed.
Yep. Oh, man.
That's okay.
Okay, let me stay here.
Just commit. Yep. Look at you. Good shots. Commit. Make him turn his shield one way or the other. There it is. All right, get off the floor. Do you see how you won that fight? With double support stack and 2 people of your team dead.
Right.
It's beautiful. You did so much because you just committed. You know, you didn't even hit your CDs. You just had a good position. That's all.
Right.
Good job. Imagine you've hit that nade, too, from across downtown.
Right.
Even easier fight win, right? Now, are you being contested here? Listen.
Ash up here.
Uh-huh. There it is. Merry Christmas. You will be pushed.
Right.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Die expensively.
Right.
Whatever you do.
Right.
Yeah. This is good. Beautiful. You know why you won this fight? Because you never lost space. You never lost space. The enemy team all ran to point with actually dealing with you, and they just wasn't enough. Now, they're going to deal with you here, I promise you. They've had enough of you, so you're going to get pushed here, almost certainly. So just be ready for that.
Right. Yeah, I can tell.
Hold the lane, but back up. Basically, hold the lane, but back up. Beautiful.
She's won.
And so you can push now a little bit. You know, you can take this. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's okay. That's partly on me as well, obviously. But either way, you should win this one. Did you see you headshot yourself?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could do that, actually. That's actually funny.
Enemy.
But you know what? Expensive death, right? You marked
Right.
the Ashe. You forced Genji to use CDs on you. You're gonna lose this fight, but let's make it expensive, maybe.
We might win it, actually. I think I have faith we can turn it.
All right.
The wall.
That's okay. That's okay. There's a chance. There's a chance. If your Moira can get a trade here, she can play her life. I think she can. I think she can. Again, expensive death, right? You contribute value. You force the Genji to go out of the way. Genji dies for it. Good job.
There we go.
Good job. Nice, dude.
All right.
Just so well done.
Thank you.
So well done.
Thank you.
Do you see how you were immediately confronted with your mistakes? Now,
Yes.
crucially, you don't always die for your mistakes. I do think that it's a little bit of an exaggeration. Like, you watch Spilo video, I'm flunking all the time, just dying off a cooldown. Oh, I should have hit the cooldown. I should have hit the cooldown. It's all mechanics, right? It's not all mechanics, right? Like that Genji death, for example, you were a little too close because I was yapping in your ear, and then you just needed to play a little bit further back. It would have been fine. But the point being is that, like, you did know whether it was a positional or cooldown management or cover or whatever. You knew exactly what you needed to do. Right, because you had responsibility and you allowed your team to be able to play appropriately. Okay, let's we can do it again, or we can review the first code. I don't think the second code's worth reviewing. I think you played pretty clearly, well.
That is up to you. What do you think is
It's
more
not my
beneficial,
session,
reviewing
my
the
friend. We can do whatever
No,
you'd
but
like.
you're the coach. You're the
Well,
coach.
here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm not here to prescribe necessarily what's going to be optimal, because I think that that's going to be something that's better for you. You're at a point in time where you have an idea of what your shortcomings are. That's what I needed to do. You know what you need to do for practice. That's what I was help you to do. Now, what do you feel like you would get more value? Do you want to practice more like that? Or do you want a sense of closure about knowing what to do with Hollywood?
Probably this.
Okay, then let's keep going.
Yeah. This kind of reiterates in my head like what I should be doing, like in like kind of thinking of like the practice drill mindset that you're kind of teaching me what to do.
Yep.
So this works out.
The more that we work together, I mean, this applies even to freaking bronze players, the more the responsibility goes to you.
Right, of course. I mean, in the end, it all falls on me.
Yeah, right. But I guess there's a gap of ignorance, right, that I can help with. But like as your responsibility, like as your capability grows, so does your responsibility for your own improvement, right? So, like I'm telling you what hoops you want to jump through, but now it's like you know what hoops you got to jump through. Now it's going to be up to you to what you feel is going to be the most impactful.
Right.
Okay.
As far as things to practice, like like what should I do as far as things to?
Well, you tell
practice?
me,
Like,
right?
the same
Because
thing?
we've talked about it a little bit, right? So what are some consistent habits that are bad that need to be done better? Let's start with the things that need to be done better.
Committing,
right? So committing with what? Committing with what? With what? Specifically
taking my lateral space.
Right, so committing to the angles because you're not comfortable doing it, so it's still something that you have to consciously force yourself to do a little bit, right? So being confident and committing to your lanes essentially is what you're doing. Like I am very sure on Busan that retake. Remember when you and your Moira were on the same angle on that second round, and your Zarya was across the map? I'm probably fairly confident that if I wasn't here, you would have rotated to your Zarya.
Yeah.
And you would have not won that fight because it would have taken you 8 or 9 seconds to get there, in which case your Hanzo is already dead. Now you don't have a lane to do damage, and you get run over by Ryan and so on. So like, that's kind of like what I want to highlight. So committing to your lateral space, trusting yourself. Okay, what else? Anything else?
Whenever being pressured, hold my cooldowns. When there's no one there to pressure me, use my cooldowns.
Right. So basically the way that you're managing your cooldowns, right? So sometimes you could be a little bit. I have to kind of kick you in the pants to use your cooldowns, like that. That exact fight, actually, I had to tell you to use your anti-nade, despite Ryan Genji being literally across the map from you, right? Because you were thinking, oh gosh, I've been pressured so many times, but that wasn't the situation in that. Like think back to Hollywood, right? The situation, you got a lot of nade value when Hazard, Tracer were across the map, right? You were bullying them, but when they weren't, you it was like the opposite. You were just throwing it without thinking. It's like you got to be smart about your CDs in regards to how much threat that you're being, because it's not just about dive targets. It's like if you think about like that Ashe being up on that top window when they're trying to retake, I don't use my nade aggressively if there's a threat of an Ashe there. I want to sit on it. I want to think about where she is first, and then as soon as I know that she's gone, then I'll use my nade, right? So it's not just dive versus poke. It's any threat. Tank, DPS support, Widowmaker, freaking. I'm going to save my nade to make sure I win that duel. But yeah, basically managing my CDs based off of my threats. Anything else?
Just, I mean, from a micro thing, just being more patient with my cooldown still.
Yes,
I would say.
still feels a little bit like under pressure. You tend to fumble your cooldowns more often than not. Yep. It's maintaining pressure, which the way to do that is to do exactly what we're doing here, which is like high pressure practice with low focus on outcome.
Got it.
Right.
When I've taken my space or my angles, has my cover been generally been okay?
It's been okay. I wouldn't say it's a strong point, but it's been fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's something that you should always keep an eye on because it sometimes can be ironically at odds with aggression on angles. Is that is the first thing to go is cover usage.
Right.
So it is something that you should absolutely be available. Yeah, these maps are rough.
I hate all these maps.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You're gonna get circuit, but that's okay. We'll make do.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah.
You know something that we don't.
I do.
You know
I
the
do.
you know the things.
I'm plugged
you know
into the
secret
algorithm.
sauce.
I'm plugged into the algorithm, so you know.
Should I do someone different for practice here?
Sure, if you want, go for it. We're not gonna have as much lateral space here, so we could practice something different with Ana, or we could do something entirely different. As long as it's a character on our short checklist, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. I don't really like Lucio on here. No, I'll stick with it. I'll just stick with it.
Works for me.
Might as well.
Oh, why? Okay. Mirroring your tank bands is always nice. Might as well.
Yeah, I generally.
Widowband's
I always
smart as
generally
well.
Go with my tank. Yeah, I just try to mirror what my tank needs.
Yeah. Gotta love the Widow maps getting banned with Widow every time. Don't play anywhere until the Widow maps, and then she's banned.
Right.
So we love that. Okay. I'm trying to think here what we could practice. We can absolutely practice any of the three things that we talked about, even the cover usage as like that little fourth, etc. thing. So I guess this is where we can practice what you want to practice. Because we could continue the what we've been doing, or we can pivot. Your choice.
Maybe cover usage.
Okay, let's do it. Let's see. Let's do it this way.
Still trying to take lateral space and such. I don't want to just be like, oh,
yeah.
Here,
let's follow. I always like to kind of follow a rhythm, right? So like you notice that I was saying, okay, take your first angle and then follow your gut, right? So let's do this. Take your first angle with your brain. Then, if you need to rotate, sure, but whatever you do is cover. So that second step, that mid-fight priority is cover. The pre-fight, you can take your angle. Anybody can think about their angle pre-fight, right? So, but as these fights devolve, I'm going to keep going cover. Sound good? So initial angle, then cover. Obviously initial angle here.
Keep fighting.
And then cover. And then if you see the need, I think there's somebody top left. Yeah.
Yep, there is.
Good. Cover. And even in the chaos, right?
Yeah.
He'll swap.
So yeah. Okay.
I heard him, but I didn't want to say anything.
No, I heard him. Yeah. I looked up. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
All right. Now I want to.
Initial rotation and then cover from here.
Yeah.
Press tab. I'm sure he's swapped. Oh no, he stayed.
You did not.
Yeah. See, now we just cover. You'll start to notice as well when you do things like this, it also helps reduce the amount of chip damage you take pre-fight too, so. I'm gonna challenge you to rotate here, but then find cover. Yeah, cover. Yeah. Good. That's a terrible bubble for him. Good job.
Oh, what?
Cover, because you're going to get pushed here potentially.
Oh, I need to get nano badly.
You're okay. Still winnable here.
Yeah.
Cover.
my tank's really fucking.
Yeah, we can get some pressure here. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, good stuff. Cover. Keep the rotations nice and tight. Beautiful job. Cover carried you this fight, actually. That was beautiful.
You're powered up.
Yep.
Get in there.
Cover.
Eyes on the target.
Oh, that's really unfortunate for him. Yep, it's fine. Stay calm and collected and covered. Yeah, good name.
Targeting hostile.
Just shoot.
Yeah. There we go. Nah.
Winnable. Take the stool. Take the stool. That's okay. Super close. The margin of error there, there's so many opportunities to clutch out that fight. You just didn't quite close it out. We needed a couple more shots, a couple more nades. I think could have been even more aggressive with your peaks there. But for what we're practicing, cover usage is just looking really good. And we're not being completely static either, which is crucial.
Right.
Keep up the intensity. This initial rotation, I want you immediately finding a wall. Go. Quick. Next. Nice. Run. Good, that's okay. No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Good sleep.
To try harder than
you.
that.
I see an enemy.
Oh, now that he's dead, this is trouble.
Yep, you're cooked. Let's hit a nice shot here. Hit a nice sleep. Make it flashy. Ah,
Hey,
freaking
bubbled
bubble.
it.
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, I think from your perspective, this is going to be one of those games where your team, your DPS are a little fraudulent there. Like, there's absolutely zero chance that Winston should be living on that angle. But at the same time, I think what I would highlight here is, in the interests of maintaining cover as a challenging thing to practice, you needed to continue to push your rotations. Now, crucially, that's not what we're putting your attention to. It's not the most important thing. But if you want to know, like, what's the optimal, how do I carry that? It's practicing what we practiced the last two games while also practicing what you're practicing this game. And you just can't quite do that. You're not good enough to, quote-unquote, carry this game yet.
Right.
You were real close, and you felt it, right? Like, 2 fights. Like, you're like, gee whiz, like, how, like, oh my gosh, like, there were 1H, oh my gosh, if I was 96% on nano,
only,
right?
Or like,
just,
nano,
it's just the little things, right? But but for what we were practicing, it was good. So keep it up.
Okay.
Any questions?
If I had nano that first fight in hindsight, I probably would have done it. But as a question, like,
Sure.
are those little details, or we're going to turn these things to W's, where I do
Yeah,
need
of
to
course.
be more proactive to do
Well,
this?
no, because that's more along the lines of analysis of, okay, what do I need to be doing better there? Like, I clearly still need to be better with my mid-fight rotations. Like, it took you too long to deepen your angle when they were all hiding behind a wall, right?
Right.
That's not autopiloted for you. You understand what I'm saying? I have to coach you,
Right.
or you have to coach yourself to do it.
Right.
But for what we're practicing this game, we don't care. Initial angle and cover is the only thing that matters. If the rotations happen, great. If they don't worry about it. Like here, the most important thing is finding cover. Most important thing right now is finding cover, wherever that may be.
For you. I have you. Keep fighting.
But like here, for example, you've needed to go on up that stairs for like 10 seconds, and it's too late now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Because your attention was fixated on cover, and doing these type of rotations is not comfortable for you. It's awkward.
Enemy in sight.
Now I can probably take it.
You sure can.
No recovery. I won't let
You can hold here. Do not rotate away. Hold this corner. But play cover like your life depends on it, because it does. Good.
So, like, where's the cover there? Is what I'm saying. That maybe that's the
This is
question.
exactly where you were. The stairs. The stairs. The stairs. The problem there was that it took you too long to get the value from that angle. That's very similar to that 3rd-point Hollywood thing. Remember when you died to the Hazard Tracer? Same thing. We needed more value from that angle from there. But if you had rotated away, you would have died. Because you would have crossed in the open. Okay? initial angle, then cover.
Whining. You're fine.
See, this is easy, right? So now we can just, as long as you don't make any cover mistakes, we're cooking. Yeah.
I am strong and free.
Targeting hostile.
It's okay. Cover, cover, cover. We're still doing it.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay. Thank you.
Torbjorn, ready to work.
Torb's good swap. This should be pretty miserable from the take space.
I feel like with my takes on this side, I shouldn't take stairs, right?
Correct. Because you're planning to back up.
Oh, I am so dead here.
Expensive death, though.
Yeah.
Expensive death. Why? Because you had cover. You basically exclusively died to Nano or to Winston. There was nobody else could shoot you. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
One of these days
So,
I'll end up
good.
in Fiji.
So angle was good because it was expensive death. Cover was good because it was an expensive death. Now, obviously, you could have hit the sleep in the bob there, or had the sleep, whatever. It's fine.
Fire. Easy if you want.
You know, so we win the fight. 2 ults for 1 honor. We'll take that. Where's your rotation? Where's your cover? Where's your rotation? Where's your cover?
Targeting hostile.
Where's your rotation? Where's your cover? Mm-hmm.
Grab those troops off the payload.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. You're only worried about your rotation and cover. That's all.
Get in there.
Yep.
On a target.
Rotate. Get in nade. Good.
Stand your ground. This one's ours.
Still coming at you.
I mean, it's incredibly close, given all things considered. You see what I'm saying? And like, by the way, check your sleep dart accuracy. Check your sleep dart accuracy.
Oh, wow.
Incredible! That's good for you.
Yeah.
That's what a legendary performance from you. Yeah. So this is where it can be very easy to go. You know, oh, what could I have done better in that defense there? You know, there were some things you could have done better for sure. But the main thing is like, why were we held on first point, right? And that's like more along the lines of, okay, we needed to do more on our attack in terms of our rotations. You even get a consolation. There we go. Now. Yeah. Let's go back and finish the review with. Oh, nice. Okay, let's finish the review.
I think if there's an update, that means we can't.
That's fine. But I'm saying as finish our discussion essentially. With I want to talk about how I want you to practice these things because I want to be very clear. So if I'm looking at it from a coach's perspective, what do you need to do to win that game? If that's the game that matters, okay. Cover usage was not the problem because that's what you were working on. Initial angle, also not the problem because that's what you had time to put intention into. Mechanics, little bit of a problem, but not too shabby considering you weren't putting as much focus on them. It was okay. It could have been a lot better, but it can always be better, right? The key moments for quote-unquote winning the game were your mid-fight rotations on first point attack. And frankly, even first point defense, like going up at the stairs sooner and the fight before when your team was holding forward so that you could get more pressure and then you weren't basically your Orisa was getting her teeth kicked in because she was the only one peeking for a while. Little things like that, right? Those mid-fight rotations to deepen your angle, hit a couple more shots so that you can actually see. I had to kick you in the pants to actually do it. It would have gone even worse if I had not told you to do it on that one fight. And that's not a surprise because what did we have to consciously practice for the 2 games before? That exact thing. Right? So the reason I want to highlight that is not saying that like you should have done that game. That is not the conclusion to draw. What it's showing is that is why you need to practice that in other games. Okay. Because ultimately, if you can get to a point where you are mid-fight rotating more often, more accurately, more confidently, then you will win those games, even when you're working on cover, because those things will happen like that. It'll just happen, right? And so that's why we're practicing the cover, so that, because there's also, if you think about it, like if you go back to the Hollywood, how many fights did you lose because you were bad with your cover usage? I mean, at least 2, I think. I think at least 2 that come to mind. Unnecessary deaths. One, remember when you dropped and you didn't commit to your rotates, you just stood in the open? Now, what was the problem? Cover usage or not committing your I don't know. But cover usage would have saved that fight for you. Mm-hmm. So my point being is that when you have a lot of things, little things to work on, you have to be willing to let some stuff go.
Right.
I'm here to answer your question because it's frustrating to know there's nothing that I could have done to win that. That does sometimes happen, for sure. But my point being is there's almost always something that would have won you the fight. The question is it worth the attention to change what you're doing? And the answer is usually no. Because the answer is usually no. You can't be short-sighted in what you're doing. Because what happens is you become an ADHD player trying to swat the fly. What's the biggest problem I need to deal with right now? And that is not the way that you play Overwatch. That's not the way to play Overwatch. Right? Now, if you're trying to win a tournament, I mean, honestly, not even when you're trying to win a tournament. When you win a tournament, the way that we coach proper competitive mindset to win games is you don't think about anything. You just play. Right. Purely instinctual. So yeah, I guess it's.
Isn't that after developing those kind of things that we're working on?
Correct. Well, okay, not even. Like, let's say that I entered you into a Grandmaster tournament, GM5 tournament for today. You got to win. I would want you to go try to mimic that mindset now.
Okay.
Just go in and win. And honestly, I guess this is probably worth bringing up here. I would encourage you to do that for a certain percentage of your games. I would say 25, 30%, try to win the game. Don't practice anything. Just win.
Okay.
Just play. Play your best. I think that's really good to allow yourself to just not be obsessively drilling, but to actually just kind of quote unquote scrimmage. Just play to win. Play to win.
Yeah, I'd say like I don't like hyperfixate when I practice. Like there'll be like a couple games, like 2 or 3. Yeah. I'll hyperfixate on it, like kind of what we did. Yeah. But then majority of the time I'll just kind of just go with the cue and just have an idea. Like, okay, am I rotating? Am I doing this? Like that's kind of all I really do.
Sure.
And that's how I practice. But essentially, you want me to. Like, when you mean play to win, like, just try to just mechanically try to just do things, like, just play the game?
Whatever. I don't know. What, like, if you look in that situation there, what would you have done if I had not been in your ear? I mean, maybe you don't know, right? Like, the first point attack.
I can accurately, I can confidently say the mid-fight rotations are the things you spewing in my ear would probably not have happened.
Probably, right? So we would have been very attent on, like, what's my starting angle? Am I hitting my cooldowns? That kind of feels like where you'd probably put your attention, right? That's
like, fine. You were telling me to take stairs. I would never think to take stairs.
Yes. Right. Now, crucially, stairs is only appropriate if you guys are not backing up. You highlighted that the fight afterwards when you guys were clearly pushing up the poke a little bit, but you guys are going to go right back to that corner again. Taking stairs is a mistake, right? The only reason you take stairs is if that's where you're drawing the quote unquote line. Does that make sense?
So you're saying the stairs I took second time where I died was like the cover was there. It's just they were already there. Is where the mistake was.
Yeah, it was the exact same problem with the hazard tracer where you take an angle but you don't do anything from the angle, and so then you're like, why is this angle not working? Because you didn't get there in time. You didn't hit your anti-nade. You had your sleep. You hit your sleep, but it was too late. It's too late. Sometimes it's going to happen. Sometimes you'll take an angle, but like your tank was communicating pushing forward and you were not following up, and then I had to kick you in the pants. You did it too late, missed the nade, and now you're going to get run over.
Which one?
The one where you died on stairs. The one where you died on stairs.
Oh, on stairs. Oh, okay, got it.
Yep. Because you guys were clearly not playing for the back point. They had not even pushed up card yet, right? You guys are playing for that choke, so you can play for that choke, right? Now, does that mean that you always should play stairs? No, not really. I mean, I think that there's obviously a lot of context, right? I think it was because they're running double sniper, they're running a relatively punishable tank, sure, but it's just something to experiment with. So for you, again, your number one goal obviously is to be able to practice specific goals deliberately. Go in, practice your mid-fight rotations. Just let yourself completely zone in on that specific skill and allow some of the other things to go. The reason we highlighted the lack of rotations on circuit is to tell you that that's going to be the solution to winning the game, but it doesn't make it more important than cover usage for that game. Your ability as a player is to be able to completely zone in on a particular skill. And most people can't do that.
Well, so here's the thing. I think a common thing that I try to do is like what you're telling me don't do is try to fix what I think is the problem when I
Yes,
don't know
correct.
what the problem is.
Correct.
And sometimes like where if I died a monkey there, I'd be like, oh, was I there? Oh my gosh, maybe I don't do that. And it's like, but then you're saying no, that was the right play. You're saying no one
Yes,
the monkey
that's right.
was expensive. But
Correct,
then how would
correct.
I know is the right play? That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
Like, I don't see that as the
Correct.
right play.
But the thing is you don't need to know the right play. You just need to play on to the best of your abilities. When you look in a vacuum, like what makes on a players great, mid-fight rotations, hitting your cooldowns, playing cover, using your nano boost, right? So from what would have won me that game, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Like literally anything could have won that game. You know, we highlighted the mid-fight rotations, but we highlighted it and then said to ignore it because we just need to be better at cover, right? So, you know, imagine if we gotten distracted by cover usage in the Hollywood game, right? Or if we gotten distracted by hitting your cooldowns. I mean, my friend, you didn't even hit cooldowns on your Busan game. You missed most of them, but your rotations were so freaking good, it didn't matter, right? Now, that's always good when what you're practicing ends up carrying the game, but that's not always going to be the case.
Right.
You don't need to worry about it. All you need to do is be able to assess what your weaknesses are and practice those for a certain percentage of your playtime. You don't need to match the weakness to what would win the game for you. You know, that's just an obsessive and unrealistic goal.
Right.
And then it takes your attention away from practicing the thing to instead deciding what you should practice mid-game.
Right.
You know,
Well, so-
you don't have
but,
time for that. Go ahead.
Well, so the thing is with like Lucio or let's say Juno, anybody like I usually play sometimes, like it applies the same way where like mid-fight rotation, like still like if I don't see any like still try to take an angle like
Yeah.
and,
Mid-fight
like, become
rotations.
one. Okay.
Yep, exactly. Every character should be mid-fight rotating without exception. And what those rotates are depend on what space is contested, the status of your cooldowns, you know, what cover's available, the status of your ultimate. Like, this isn't like some on a specific skill. This is every character, right? Like, Overwatch 2 is like an incredibly rotational focused, like, okay, it's a 2v1, so I play slow. Okay, now I'm going to push up. Okay, now I'm back up. Okay, just use my cooldowns, right? Like, it's literally every character has to worry about this, right? So if you're just putting attention to it and like trying to make the best decision with the cooldowns that you have and the scouting that you have, you'll be fine. And it's crucially something that's actually not that complicated. It just takes a lot of attention. Like, if you think about like your Busan, I didn't really tell you where to rotate. I just encouraged you to think about it. And when you did, you generally made the right call because you understand, okay, I should probably hold CDs for Ryan. Okay, Ryan's far away. There's a couple of times where I was like, you know, use your CD, right? That was a mistake, right? But for the most part, you just needed to focus on applying the information that you already know.
Right.
That's all. Any questions?
So just keep practicing and rank them support and just keep going at it.
If that's what you want, if that's where you have fun, yes. But you have already accomplished your goal, you know? Like, I mean, you felt competitive. I mean, obviously we said you got a little lucky for the GM5, maybe for sure, right? But I did not look at those games and say, this guy's fraudulent. You did a good, you did fine. I mean, you freaking carried Busan, right? And you honestly, I think you were the best player in your team on circuit as well. Especially that attack was really good.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, no, I do support, or I do enjoy support the most.
Sure.
Still.
Then play. Yeah.
I would say, I don't know. Like that's like the thing is like GM is my goal. Then like what's stopping me from saying like what's next champion? It's like that addiction. It's like
It is. Right.
So it's like, how far do I want to push that? I don't know if I want to like that. That gets to like a road where it's like then I have to devote even more time and like
you
how
do, and that's tricky. So what again? That's why I'm always fun driven, right? I think it's good to be productive and constructive with your fun. I think even with hobbies, it's good to have structure and discipline with your hobbies, like as antithetical as that can be. But it should never get to the point where it is a chore or you're doing it for the sake of doing it, right? So you should stick with your system if you're enjoying it. And if the system wears out, find a new problem. Find something new to apply yourself to. Whether that's an entirely different game or different hero, a different role, or just keep going.
Well, so like if I continue to enjoy it and then like, is it just maybe feels like it's a fallacy? Maybe it's like it feels like a fiction thing that I could hit that just because I barely hit this. But if things go well and I continue to improve and things slowly go up with any kind of rank, and then it's like, okay, maybe then it is feasible eventually.
Right. Well,
like I don't want to create. What's the way to say it? It's not like a prophecy. What's like the way to say like I don't want prophecy. Correct. Yeah. Like I don't want to really say like, oh, I can't a champion. Then I'm absolutely never going to a champion at that point. Like I could say if I put the work in and put the time in, absolutely I could. It's just, do I want to? And maybe I'm not sure about that yet.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is like do the system of the thing that you would do to maintain GM or improve at GM. Like just keep going what you're doing, and if you're like, hey, this is fun, then okay, maybe we're gonna hit GM 5 consistently.
Right. Okay.
You know?
That works.
So
We
yeah,
can go with that.
I think your motivation should drive your goals, not the other way around.
True. And no,
So-
I definitely felt like it was obtainable. So.
Right, and it clearly
good
was, right? Like you've had fun getting
Yeah.
to this point. I assume. So
Right.
hitting Grandmaster was not
Yeah.
an unreasonable goal. So yeah,
No.
go for it. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah, that works out. So then next week.
Yep. Next week.